Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the retrospective Let's Play of the Legacy of Kain series. Today we are taking a look at Soul Reaver. And joining me once again is my good friend Andy.
Soul Reaver!
Soul Reaver!
Soul Reaver! Yes, hi people. I'm not insane, really, I'm not. Okay, yes I am.
Kain is deified.
Rather kind of surprised and disappointed that there aren't subtitles. Oh well. As were we all.
However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create.
Yeah, so this was very much my introduction to the Legacy of Kain series.
Was Soul Reaver?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of have to say that's kind of how I got roped into it too.
Yeah.
You kind of introduced Soul Reaver to me.
Yeah.
Over time.
Well, and it's funny because Blood Omen came out in '96 or so, and then this one comes out like 3 years later.
Yeah.
And it takes place like thousands of years later.
Yeah.
And it's a different character, but it's still very much the same story.
Yeah.
Only this
You're
time...
just a demon sucking souls instead of a vampire sucking blood.
Yeah. And this time the graphics are definitely heavily improved.
Well, yeah. I think
Certainly...
the combat...
well, a lot of the gameplay is definitely very different, a little bit more fast-paced than it was in Blood Omen.
Yeah. And they actually give you an idea of what you need to do.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's pretty easy to know what you're supposed to do in Blood Omen. You just have to go from place to place, pretty much.
Yeah. Sorry, I just like to have my hand held while I'm doing my games.
No, I know. I mean, that's pretty common of like of some of the gaming generations that we went through. I mean, there were some games where they didn't tell you anything of what you needed to know.
Here's the game. Play it, bitch.
Yeah. And then most of what you knew, you heard about, from friends, or from, like, brothers or sisters, or even from gaming magazines, but back in the day.
Yep.
Whereas now, maybe up until, like, PlayStation era or so, we started getting games with a lot of tutorials.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Bell. I don't know how many different cartoon voices he's actually done over the years, but I know he did a crap ton of voices for the Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. The absolutely greatest image right there. After Razel is dropped into the abyss and he's looking over the Cotresk, his form that he's become, like, the Descendants destroyed me, and yet I lived. Because I am a badass.
Because I can't die, motherfucker!
I'll swallow your soul! I'll swallow your soul! Literally.
I will. I will swallow your soul.
You are worthy. What madness is this? What pitiful form?
Yeah, these games, they still look and sound good.
Death would be a release.
Even after all these years.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there are some games that can still manage to stand the test of time.
Yep.
I will say, though, probably the only negative that other people may take to some of these games is the fact that a lot of the cinematics you can't skip.
Yeah, but with a cinematic that good, yeah, you don't really want to skip.
Well, I mean, for someone like me, who tends to, care about the story, that's fine. But for other people, like if I was trying to show a game like this to my brother, he would, like after like a minute or so of this, he would start to go, when does the game actually start? You know, like when can I start moving around?
Yeah, some people are more
boring.
about the game. Yeah, some of the people are more about the gameplay.
Yeah.
I understand, and that's perfectly all right.
Yeah.
This game is not for them.
Yeah.
It is for us who are kind of, well, I dare say, a little emo.
Yeah. And of course, we have to mention the voice of the Elder God.
Oh yeah.
I wish that I had looked up his information right now so that I could, you know, put his, whole name out there. Oh yeah, and this was also back in the day, like before the use of analog sticks.
Oh
yeah. So if you wanted to use the camera, you have to use the L and R2 buttons in order to move the camera around.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that.
Oh, Jesus. Cinematic tutorials.
Dun, dun. Kill this enemy and then devour his soul.
No, actually, I'm just passing the portal room.
Oh.
Which, I mean, I think maybe later on the portals are a lot more useful, but for the most part, I never really found myself using them, or really needing to use them.
Yeah.
I think that nowadays, though, probably the controls for this game would probably be a little bit clunky.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Just a little bit. But we shall find out.
Yes.
Never let you play.
The old hunger has left me.
I wasn't even aware when I was first playing this game. I wasn't even aware of the fact that these guys were vampires. Until after when he approaches the soul room. And the Elder God tells him, "Oh, you're weak. You should feed." And Razel says, "The old hunger's left me. I have no desire for blood." And I thought, "Oh, he's a vampire! Oh, that's awesome!" Yeah, because this
was a vampire.
Yeah.
Now he's a soul-devouring demon.
Yeah. This was also still back in the day when vampires were not yet considered to be gay and utterly stupid.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call them gay, but...
Well, they became gay thanks to Twilight.
Yeah, kind of emo, and I'm sensitive, and
I'm
moody.
A monster. I don't feed on blood or anything like that, but I'm a monster. It's like, fuck you.
And I sparkle in the sunlight instead of disintegrate sunlight like a fucking proper vampire.
Yeah.
Your wings, though ruined, are not
Kain and Razel, those are real vampires.
Oh yeah.
will carry you across this chasm.
Ones that aren't all moody and whatnot. It's like, no, these motherfuckers will just plain rip out your throat and then drink from the blood that pours out of it.
Exactly.
Like how a real vampire is.
Yes.
You are the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls. Spirits who now shall
Yes.
never
Find their rest. Yeah, and then this is where the game is meant to teach you about combat. Come back here, you little prick. Don't run. Don't run. I want to be your friend.
And then bash you to death with my stick.
And I'm going to eat you. I'm going to put you in my mouth and I'm going to chew you.
Except I don't have a mouth anymore. It's just kind of more of a gaping wound that I stuck your soul into.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he has an upper jaw, but he has no lower jaw.
Yeah.
Did you ever
I wonder how he can even talk, really.
Magic?
Works for me.
Did you ever play the medieval game, Andy?
I played the demo for it.
Okay.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material
Yeah,
realms.
they actually...
With their aid, you may gather matter.
I know, in that game, whenever the character is supposed to talk, they have subtitles for what he says, but because he has no lower jaw, he can't really talk at all. He's like,
excuse me, good sir, I would like to buy your horse.
Yes, and you
That's
press
what he meant to say. What came out was...
Yeah.
Sustain your strength to
I remember a long time ago, I can't remember what gaming magazine it was. I think it was Game Pro or something like that. Back when people used to, when people would, they would submit their art and such.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody sent in a drawing of both Raziel and Daniel,
Mm-hmm.
the character from Medieval.
Yeah.
And I think it was Raziel was patting him on the back and saying, you know, you and I have a lot in common.
Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has
I was like, oh my god, they totally do. For one thing, they're both horribly undead, and secondly, they have no lower jaw.
Exactly.
Oh, sweet irony. Open the door. There we go. I actually had to wait for the friggin' for the icon to actually come up. Even though I'm standing in front of the door, it's like I'm hitting square.
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
That's impossible.
Put your hands on the handle and turn, idiot.
Of our high blood?
This handle, our hand's like, no, the other handle, you dipshit.
Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
Yeah, and then you meet the de-evolved offspring of your brother, Duma.
Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon
Hold on.
as it's clean.
Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. I got interrupted.
Family.
Yeah. Oh, so charming when that bullshit decides to happen.
Indeed.
Let's kill this guy in the most graphic way I possibly can. Oh, son of a bitch! Really? Go into the water. Stop interrupting me, you fucking prick. No. Okay, that's fucking annoying. That when you pick him up to grapple, it... There we go. Apparently you have to hold down the grapple button. There we go. I toss his ass into the water and he can slowly burn.
Who
would have thought so much moisture could possibly destroy me? Thank you. And now let's kill your ass. I think I'll throw you into the spikes. Push you just a little bit closer. That way I don't have to go that damn far. That's good. And impalement! Very nice. Why?
All I wanted was a hug.
A hug of your blood?
Oh wait, you don't have blood. What are you?
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm complicated.
How dare you quote that movie? Dare you?
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life.
Yes.
I will kill you. I will kill you until you die from it.
Is there any other kind of killing, Andy?
I was quoting Hot Shots.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
I know. Remember when he was confronting Saddam Hussein and said, "I will kill you until you die from it"?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, he did.
Wasn't that part 2?
Was it part 2 or was it part? Yeah, it was part 2.
Yeah. I only watched part 2 once. I think with Brandon. And whoever was watching it with us, they made us to turn it off because they thought the movie was far too dumb.
The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin.
I know, but that's the whole point. It's supposed to be dumb.
The seat of Kain's empire.
That's what makes it funny.
Now appeared.
Well, that can depend sometimes. I mean, a dumb comedy can, sometimes just be
in the instant between my
too dumb.
And resurrection.
Yeah.
Centuries had apparently passed.
Like, I can give you a great example. Did you see that movie Year One yet?
This world is wrecked with cataclysms.
My brother thought it was really funny and actually told me about the fact of like, oh my god, it's like if it was done by Monty Python. And I watched it and I fucking hated it.
Unwilling to
I hated that movie.
restore Nosgoth's balance, Kain condemned
It wasn't
the
funny, it
world
was
to
just
the decay
horribly,
of
horribly stupid. With two actors basically just playing themselves, which they constantly do. It could have been so much better.
They got no talent. They got no talent.
Pretty much. Alrighty, I'm gonna grab myself a weapon.
Let's see. What's a good weapon?
If I can, yeah, these controls have not aged very well.
Let's see. What's a good weapon?
Well, the only weapon...
Flaming sword of Damocles. A pitchfork.
And lance. Yeah, that death animation is still pretty cool. I do like the fact how in 2 they did definitely improve the combat. I mean, for one thing, they allowed you to, to kill with your bare hands as opposed to having to have a weapon. From now on.
Which got really annoying when there was no weapons around.
Oh yeah. Or if you always, tried to, whenever you tried to rely on your Soul Reaver.
Yeah.
And you had to be at full health if you wanted to use your Soul Reaver. Oh, I was gonna try to sneak, but I can't do that now. And then I think for other certain enemies, had to be killed in different ways, or or they were just a little bit more difficult to kill. I know the spider vampires were a little bit harder to kill. And Soul Reaver, I never actually beat.
Me either.
I came close, but I kind of got lost. Well, not necessarily lost. I just couldn't figure out, like, how am I supposed to solve this puzzle?
Yeah.
This
it happened to me. I think I got like to the spider vampire and just couldn't figure out how to get forward.
Yeah.
My tomb and the womb of my rebirth. Though much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed,
Yeah, I don't know how long the previous video was.
I was anxious to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
We'll find out here in a minute. Yeah, because I don't want these to go on too long.
Of course.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, bitch. Make a swing. Come on. Come on, bitch. What you got? Huh? What you got? Come on. Are you even going to attack me? Fine. I'll just beat the shit out of you.
I will beat you into a bloody pulp, and then I will impale you on my stick. And then I will swallow your soul.
Yes. Blar. Ow. That hurt slightly. Ah.
Don't die now, Jordan.
I'm trying not to.
Although it's kind of impossible to die. You just wind up back in the spirit world.
Yeah. Thankfully. Gulp. Raziel, you need to remember to chew your souls before you swallow them.
Utter desolation. My once
How am I supposed to chew them? I don't have a jaw.
Excrement from
Oh, lower jaw.
How is it about chew? I don't have a jaw. What? How is it? Yeah, okay. I forgot. How do you drop? Ah, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna grab the torch. I'm gonna set some shit on fire. Back! Back, beast! Back! Warned ya. Oh no, my torch went out! Oh no! I'm all alone in the dark! Oh, there we go. It burns! It burns us! Ah.
Sawyer's like either using the fire spell or the sunlight spell on him.
Oh, I was using the torch.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna pick
Those thrifty spells that you learned.
Yeah, I can't remember. I mean, I know that comes a bit later.
Yeah.
And then, in the later sequels, they just kind of got rid of the spells.
Yep. Yeah, because they kind of concentrated on instead just kind of turning the Soul Reaver itself into an element.
Yeah. Which Soul Reaver game do you think was probably your favorite?
Probably the second one.
Yeah. I mean, I did still really like Defiance.
Yeah, but it too kind of suffers from not aging that well.
Defiance, you mean?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Have you played it again recently?
Yeah, I have, and the combat's not nearly as fluid as it used to be when I first played it, it seems like.
Huh.
But maybe that's just me.
Well, because I know for certain that as compared to the first two Soul Reaver games and then Defiance, that the combat in Defiance was meant to be a lot faster.
Oh, yeah, and it was.
A lot more combo.
Yeah, and it was. It just wasn't as fluid. To compared to combat games nowadays.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Pick up the spears. There we go.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I really am so used to using the analog stick in order to turn the camera around, so this is pretty damn backwards. Ow!
No.
Ow! Stop hitting me with that ugly, blocky fist of yours. Alright.
So lucky.
Flip the switch and activate the ramp.
have to go find my former brother.
Yes.
Find out that he has gotten really fugly.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, they all have.
Yeah. Take the ball. It's kind of odd, because you would think Kain would have evolved first.
Yeah, nothing apparently ever happened
I
to
didn't
Kain.
recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric.
Except for his
They
lieutenants.
gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
I mean, Raziel, he sprouted wings, and then his brothers, they became monsters.
Yep. Wings that Kain later just kind of, well, ripped off.
Yeah,
Because he was evil.
yeah.
It's like, oh, you got wings now. Those are some nice wings. I don't
I think I'll
like
take
them.
them. I think I'll take them from you.
It's like, oh!
Oh, you dick! Why would you do that? Because I am a prick.
Evil. It's like, I'm a prick and I'm evil.
Yeah. And really, I mean, if you take a lot of everything that happens in the entire story of Legacy of Kain, Kain's reasons for doing that to Raziel and then sentencing him to death make no fucking sense at all. Like, why would you do that if, like, later on in the game series you realize, like, oh, you're meant to be our savior, blah, 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 blah. It's like, then why the fuck did you do all that horrible shit to me, you prick? Why? Like, story continuity?
This child
I don't know.
unmistakable marks of Melchiah's
It's like,
clan. To what
I'm a
depths have
prick.
our dynasty plummeted if
Yeah.
these ghouls were the descendants of my highborn
And I was jealous and...
Were they so debased as to recruit
I don't know, man. Talk to the writers, man. I don't know.
Come here, Fuzzy. Come on. Okay, he's hiding behind the gravestone, and so I can't hit him. There we go. Wow. Wow. Man, you died like a bitch. Let's see, where do I need to... Okay. Actually, be kind of curious to know if the creepy claws that they have, if those are natural or if those are, you know, just like gloved claws that they're wearing. It's never really explained.
Nope.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the
This part
poorest
always kind of
portion
creeped me out.
Kain's
The
gift.
story of
Although immortal,
Melchiah.
his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
If you read the game booklet, it actually goes into further detail, saying that Melchiah's offspring, who share his weakness, about the fact that eventually his skin just rots and falls off. That for every victim that they kill, they skin them and then they wear their skin. Which is, it's like, god damn, that's fucking messed up.
Like,
So
yeah,
at
that's
the same time.
that's kind of really creepy, and I kind of pissed myself there because that was kind of scary.
Well, and again, I mean, these were, you know, very gothic, very fucked up, evil vampires. So,
I'm going to drink your blood, and then I'm going to wear your skin as a hat.
let's see, where am I supposed to go? I think I came from here. I think I'm supposed to go up there. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've played this, so I can't really remember where the hell I'm supposed to go.
Upish.
Oh, thank you for the advice, Andy.
I don't know.
No, I can't go that way. That just takes me back where I was. There's a door. Okay.
Don't go for that door! Don't go for that door! There's something evil in there.
The spiral. Oh, don't tell me it's just a portal room. I really hope it's not just a portal room.
And it's a portal room. Damn it.
No, I think there's a door to the other side. I don't think we'll get to Melchiah, but...
Yeah.
We'll at least...
Don't sound like it.
Yeah. Well, because I know it takes a little while to get to him.
Mm-hmm.
So... Whoa.
Whoa, man.
I think we want to go up. This way, I believe. Keyword think.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, vampire. God damn it. How dare you sneak up from the ground? I walk on. That's my ground. I own it.
I will rip out your soul.
Grab the block. There we go. And now move that block. Yeah, push it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
push it, man. Push it.
Push it real good. Push it. Push it real good. Jump up. There we go. But what the fuck? For some...
What did he do? Jump over it?
Well, he jumped onto the block, and then he jumped off of the block. Fucking game. Really? Jeez. Okay.
It's a jump party. I jump on the block, I jump off the block. I jump on the block, I jump off the block.
I don't even think I can make this jump. No, I can't.
I can make it. I can make it. I can't make it.
Or was I supposed to go up there? I think I have to go up the other way. Oh boy. Isn't this fun and tedious, kids?
Yeah. Remember when games were like this in the late 90s?
Oh god. Well, I mean, a lot of them were like this too, which is kind of the sad fact.
Yeah.
No, I can't get up there either. Fuck. I think I have to go across this lake. Yeah. Here's a long jump. All right. I think we're gonna call this good here. All right, well, everybody, I hope that you have enjoyed our continuing look into the Legacy of Kain games.
Yep.
Again, I'm not sure how much the Soul Reaver or the Blood Omen games are currently going for online. I do believe, actually, both Soul Reaver and Blood Omen, I believe, are both available on the PlayStation Network for download, and I think they're probably no more than maybe $5 right now on there. So definitely do check them out. If you have any interest in them at all, definitely check them out. And we will see you guys next time for Soul Reaver 2.